everybody and welcome to a new episode of Musikgarage YouTube channel. I've got something new from my friends and electronic guitar gear geniuses from Omsk in Russia. What we have is a new series of Legged amps mini preamps. First of all, I want to explain a little the Legged amps itself. It's what you maybe already know, this one, the Legged amp series. They are preamps. Preamp is not just a distortion or overdrive pedal which just adds a little bit of distortion or overdrive to your maybe already distorted sound. It makes or emulates a real preamp. In this case it's orange, so it's an orange amp. These are the big ones. They are already on the market and make a big impact because a lot of bands use just this and the power amp and play the whole gig with just this one. New is this one. Tiny ones. They don't have the full feature of that one, but you see, small. They even fit in your pocket. You can take 2 amps to your gig and have a lot of fun. And now we go to the details. So what we have now on the pedal board is the full range of all 7 new pedals of the Legged amp mini series. Well, what they all have in common is a level control, they have a gain control, they have a tone control. And they also have a voice control, which is a mid cut that scoops the mids. I made the settings all the same on all the pedals. Gain is on 12 o'clock, so you can really compare the basic sound of the pedals to each other. You can tweak and twang and do everything afterwards, but for this video I made the same settings so you can really compare each pedal. The tone control is a little up over 12 o'clock and the levels are equal to, so every pedal has the same volume. Voice control is all out in every. So now we go to the details and check every pedal itself. So let's get started. I'm gonna show you the setup. What you can see is I have 7 pedals in a row, but as the pedals have a true bypass system, I don't have any signal loss at all. The amp setting is I go from the pedals to my Blackstar HT Club 50, clean, and the signal is picked up with the AMT Pangea. Goes straight to the DAW. That's all. Now let's see everything in detail. So what I'm gonna do now is in one row I'm gonna show for each pedal a classic guitar riff that is kind of representing the pedal the best. A rolled down volume less gain version and the full on guitar solo thing. The first pedal in the row is the O drive, which is emulation of the orange amp. In precise it's orange TT Tiny Terror, and the riff I chose is grunge from the 19s. Smells like Teen Spirit. And we do a more bluesy version. And the lead. Next to come is the S-Drive pedal, which is an emulation of a Soldano amp. Soldano amps were used heavily by a lot of guitar players in the 90s. The riff I chose is George Lynch's Wicked Sensation because he was using Soldano a lot when he was recording his first solo record. So here it comes, Wicked Sensation. The low gain version. And the high high gain solo version. Next to come is the P drive, which is an emulation of the legendary Peavey 5150 created by the legendary Mr. Edward Van Halen. Eddie is not with Peavey anymore, but I think this is one of the iconic amps on the planet. So what else can I play then? Legendary Van Halen riffs. And here we go. And the low gain version. And with the high gain version, there's nothing else to play there. So as you can see, my guitar changed to red and evil. For the next pedal, we go to the B drive. The B drive is an emulation of the Bogner amps. Bogners can do like everything, from bluesy to really high gain. What I saw is that Advanced Sevenfold was recording with a Bogner, so every reason to play an Advanced Sevenfold riff is a good reason, so let's do it. And here we are now, as you see, back in black. And this is exactly where we are going now. We go to the M drive pedal. M drive is the emulation of a Marshall amplifier, in this case a JCM 800. And as Marshall amplifiers scream AC/DC all over, we're going to do some AC/DC stuff. In this case, back in black. And the bluesy stuff. And guess what's coming for the solo? And next coming up is the E-Drive pedal, which is an emulation of the Engl amplifiers. Engl amplifiers are the so to say, more heavier stuff amplifiers, but I figured out that I think the most popular guitar player actually playing Engl amp is Steve Morse of Deep Purple, so I chose the most abused guitar riff on planet ever for this pedal to check it out. And the bluesy thing. And the shred. And last but not least, we got the VT drive pedal, which is an emulation of VHT amplifiers. VHT amplifiers were also heavily used in the 90s by a lot of guitar players, but I figured out that a very famous song of Stone Temple Pilots, Plush, was recorded with a VHT, so I chose this one for the demonstration. And the blues. And here comes the shred. So folks, as I said in the beginning, we did very basic use of all the pedals. We had the same setting all over the pedals, so you can do a lot more. We didn't even use the voice switch. We used the same gain settings on all the pedals. You can do a lot more, but I think it's a good thing to compare the basic sounds of each pedal to each other. So hope you enjoyed and check them out. See you.